One of the things you have that these people that you are leaving behind don't have is the ability to reflect. You're able to go through things, and instead of putting the blame on other people, you're able to go back and say, damn, I remember when I did this to such and so. This is why this is happening this time. It's cause and effect. Maybe I shouldn't be like that no more because this might repeat itself again, right? You're able to go back in your history and say, I was wrong when I behaved this way. This person felt this way when I did the exact thing that this person is doing to me now. Let me not do that anymore, right? And you're able to reflect and learn your lesson, right? Because although it took a while for you to get your cause and effect or your karma, right? You got it. And when you did get it, you were able to look at it and you were like, okay, all right, I understand. Maybe I shouldn't do this anymore. Now, this is a gift. This means that you still have a soul, that you are still able to continue on your path, right? And that you have goodness within you, right? Now, there's individuals who are in a vessel just like we are. You see me, I'm in a vessel. This is me, right? I have a soul. I'm here, right? There's individuals that look just like this, but they are incapable. They are not able to reflect. It's like the vampires, like on the movies and stuff. They show you the vampires and they don't have a shadow, right? Like they don't have a reflection, not a shadow. They don't have a reflection. That's because they are not able to reflect. That's what it's showing us. So we have people who walk around, in like their meat suits just like we are, and they have to pretend. They have to walk around and they pretend. So they'll study you. They'll want to hang around with you and learn who you are and what you do because they need to know if you're pretending too. And so because they're pretending, they think that you're pretending too. So now they're going to bring you into a battle that you have no idea of, where they want to show that you're pretending like they are, that there's no way that you have feelings and emotions and that you care, right? And so now you're in a battle with some sick individual who lacks emotions, who lacks morals because they don't have a soul, right? And they want to know what that feels like. And they want to make sure that you are also lying like they are and pretending like they are because that's just who they are, right? Doesn't that sound crazy? It does, right? So these are the individuals that we have to detach from. If you are going through your ascension journey, or you're just going through the dark night of the soul, or even if that doesn't resonate, you are just trying to have a better life, have peace in your life, you want better things in your life, and you just want to move forward with your life, and you're detaching from people, one of the things that you can look at is their ability to reflect. Can they apologize? With not only by like, oh, I'm sorry, but really with their actions, and then show it over and over again, right? Do they have care, right? Do they validate themselves, or do they need outside validation at all times, right? Are they mimicking you? Do you know these people? What have they done? How have they carried themselves? What have they shown you over and over again? Because more than not, there's so many people out here who are walking among us, and we think that they're regular people, but in reality, these people have been consumed by darkness. And so what's operating through them now are unclean spirits. And these unclean spirits, they don't have any feelings and emotions. That's why they feed off our triggers. They feed off our pain. They like to see us suffer. So they want nothing else but to have that, to feel. They already have a vessel, but the vessel doesn't have any feelings, right? So then there's people who are genuinely just kind individuals. Like they care. And so these people, these vessels, they find that to be stupid. They're like, oh, you care about me? That's not real. Oh, you have feelings and emotions? That's stupid. Oh, you're being nice to me? That can be it. There's people out there who truly, this is. I would rather say mental. Not. I wouldn't rather say mental illness. I would say mental illness, but then I know this what stems out of mental illness that is like much more spiritual in the darker realms than what you know society calls mental illness and stuff like that. So just be mindful. That's why this also helps when it comes to identifying the spirits that are operating through these people. And we can also see that they lack reflection. They think, oh, this is just how I am. You have to accept me as I am. No, you don't. Your peace is it's priceless. Okay? Nothing should compromise your peace. Nothing and no one should compromise your peace because without peace, this is where everything else stems from that is negative. So, just food for thought.